Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Seas podcast. I'm surprised I'm getting another one out this soon, given my lack of motivation to do fucking anything, and the fact that my upload schedule is just very inconsistent. But still, bringing you another episode of the Seas podcast. Hope you guys enjoy it. Should be less audio technical issues here, because I charged my headphones for damn near the whole day, and I made sure to set myself to do not disturb so there's no notifications. Your listening experience should be completely uninterrupted. But other than that, let's get to it. Let's run down the checklist. Joining me today is Tempo,
Hello, it's me once again.
returning from episode 1. Same thing with Omen.
Sí, siente.
Yep. And this is the first episode where we have a special guest. Everybody say hello to Win.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me on. I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, of course. It's
Hey,
great to
Win.
have you. And so we
Yeah.
have a little bit of an interesting topic for today. We are all going to be talking about our preferred matchups for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster. Minus the Mii fighters, unless, they have something interesting, but I kind of doubt it. But still,
The
that
new kid.
should be pretty
You narrow it down.
interesting. Sorry. No, but that's our topic for today. We should have fun. But before we get to that, of course, I think it's only appropriate to ask our guests some questions since they're guests. So let's just get right into it. Hope you enjoy your listening experience. So, when did you first get into like verses or death battles, stuff like that?
I distinctly remember my first brush with it was actually the Death Battle Fanon wiki back when I was like 10. I had no knowledge of Death Battle itself, but I was reading all of the creative scripts on there, and that was the coolest shit ever for like a 10-year-old. But then there's like there's a I think it was a Darkiplier versus what's Jacksepticeye's like evil persona.
I
Whatever.
don't know. I have not read up on Jacksepticeye lore. Oh,
Yeah, neither have I. I don't know why I was reading that, but it was Darkiplier versus that guy, and there was like a weirdly violent death, and that freaked me out. So I stopped reading and didn't touch it for like 3 years until I got into the show itself. I remember my first episode was Dio versus Alucard. I actually scrolled the wiki for a bit, and that was my main thing for some reason. I didn't watch the episodes. I looked at the official Death Battle wiki, and I was very into JoJo at the time. So Dio versus Alucard piqued my interest. I had never heard of Hellsing. I heard the name and thought it was going to be Dio versus Alucard Castlevania. I was very. That's a bit unfair, isn't it? But that was my first episode. I enjoyed it a lot. I eventually wandered into the matchup scene somehow. I remember specifically, I got into the Discord part of it, and of course met all of you around when Makima versus Gojo was coming out. I got a membership. I was very excited for the episode, which was somewhat misplaced, but and aggravating Floor, who I had befriended on Reddit when I was helping him with Nervine versus Nameless One, invited me to talk with him and eventually invited me to a lot of servers, and hence I am here. Sorry, a bit
that's
long-winded.
no, it's quite all right. Well, this was the good ending.
join on-
You could have started with
Did you-
Jotaro versus Kenshiro. Thank God you started with Dio Alucard.
Good as an episode.
Very good episode. Still though, it's great thing that you discovered the matchup scene and managed to get into all these servers because you're pretty cool. It's kind of weird in retrospect learning that all these matchups have actually existed for like years now, even like kind of the older days. Because when did you first like see Nerevarine versus Nameless One, I think it was.
When did it was
Like
float, I
like
think 2023. I was 12 or 13 when I helped with it.
wow, the matchup has existed for that long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It took never really to get like 4 years to get one singular ult. It's crazy.
Isn't his spread still like completely non-existent though? He has like an ult or two, and that's it.
Nerevarine?
Nerevarine, yeah.
There's Nanashi. I think Nanashi was the big one before Nameless. Well, of course,
Man, who
Nanashi
doesn't
gets everyone.
man, who doesn't this fucking kid fight?
Nanashi
Hold
fights
on.
everyone, dog. Madoka, Spectre, Gore. Very jarring
Let me see
spread.
that one tier list. Yeah, look at this.
No wonder she
Paper
fights
Mario?
Madoka. I mean, Kudo. Yeah.
Oh man, sorry, I'm kind of bad at this podcast thing. I'm trying to think of more questions to ask, but like,
Maybe we can take turns. Like
yeah,
you did,
yeah,
maybe now me and Omen.
yeah. You know what? That could work. All right, Tempo, floor is yours.
Well, goddamn, man. Hmm. Well, while we were on the topic of episodes, what's like old favorite of yours? We're like just getting in, getting the feel of the community, the channel. What's like an old favorite?
An old favorite? Like, uh, wait, hold on. Sorry, ask the question again. I
Like
couldn't
an
hear.
old favorite episode, like way back when first, like for my example, it would be Frieza versus Megatron. Is it good? Nope. But you damn know well I used to be hype as fuck for it.
Oh, like that. Well, obviously, DR versus Alucard, like I said, when I was first getting in, very big on that. Um, I I didn't watch much of the backlog. The episode I have the fondest memories of was, 3 years ago now, which is insane to say 3 years, with like Chosen Born and the like. And that was like the best episode for me, obviously.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get it.
Looking back at season 10 is so wild because it feels like yesterday they were all coming out and dropping. Feels like yesterday Goku vs Superman 3 got announced.
God, that take me back to that.
I remember,
Dude,
dude,
I don't know if this was just me. I was so mad at Goku Man 3. I thought that was gonna be everybody hated the idea before it happened, I think.
Yeah, it was. Man, this is bringing back. Remember when death battles were every 2 weeks?
Oh my
Oh my god.
god. Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that they aren't now because, yeah, while some matchups are like, some matchups make you feel like you just want to freaking get it over with, there are some matchups where, like, the extending waiting period definitely led to them being better. I could not imagine Kai versus Tahu having a 2 week waiting period.
Yeah.
Like, you would need so much more time to work on that.
I feel like also the extended wait, because everybody who had some interest in it and was sparked by the episode was like getting into either Ninjago or Bionica, and you wouldn't get such a chance for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no,
So
you
that
won't.
did. I think that is good for the show overall.
Yeah, I think it is kind of a double-edged sword, but I think the 4 week waiting periods are a better thing than it was before. All right, Omen,
Yeah,
if you want to
wasn't
win a question, it's your turn now.
um hmm. What has been like your least favorite episode of like the Kickstarter era?
Of this era. Hold on, I'm just looking through them now. It might be Gru versus. Is it? Gru versus Megamind was one of the most disappointing ones because it isn't like atrociously bad in my opinion, but it was not living up to what
It could have been.
like the match. Yeah, especially with like that long of hype for such a matchup like that. Uh, Ang versus Traveler was it was just a whole thing. I was excited earlier on just to have Genshin on the show, and then it's a complete nothing burger. It didn't even do Genshin that right. I heard a lot of people complain that about like I think well my point is I think Traveler was a terrible character to get first on the show in the first place. Like I heard people talk a lot about how they didn't really say anything about a character in the summary, but there isn't a character. Like that's part of the thing. Like they have a character, but they're an intentional mystery right now. So I don't know. Not the best choice to start with, and probably killed any chance for future Genshin episodes.
Yeah, because, like, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I have forgotten pretty much every detail about Angver's Traveler at this point, but, like, I'm pretty sure the analysis just straight up ends with, like, what's happening next or what's going on with them? We don't know, but they're cool.
Yeah,
You know,
And it's like,
Traveler has
wow,
an awesome backstory, but like, I
we don't know
can't
anything
tell
about it
you.
yet. It's like, okay, for
Yeah.
example, it's like if you did a Zets episode when it was like 5 episodes in, or like
yeah.
10.
I don't know why they went with it anyway. It wasn't really the most popular Genshin matchup.
I'm
I
pretty
guess
sure the
people wanted
reason
Ang back.
I'm pretty sure the reason why they did Angver's Traveler in the first place was because one of the team members really wanted to do it. I don't remember which one, so I'm not going to say because I don't want to accidentally spread misinformation. But, like, I'm pretty sure it was, like, an inner thing for Angver's Traveler. It did have its fans, but it was, like, nowhere near the magnitude of Aang's other matchups, like Poe or Breath of the Wild Link.
If it was a team member, you'd expect it to feel much more like a passion project,
I'm
I
pretty sure it
guess. And
was
it really
labeled as
didn't.
it was labeled as a passion project, but, like, I do think that they
Didn't,
went in with the best possible, like, episode in mind. I don't think it was, like, intentionally bad or specifically, like, made to be bad. But I wouldn't really call it
yeah.
a product of, like, circumstance or just the time either, because it's clear that they tried. There were just things that just did not land well in terms of, like, writing, animation, stuff like that.
Mm.
For a matchup centered with all, like, the elemental effects, you'd think the elemental effects would be like, holy shit, look at those. Those are so beautiful. I think I liked the effects in Tanjiro versus Jonathan more. That's how it was.
Tanjiro versus. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that episode exists. I don't know if you forgot about it.
I still
I
like
kind of.
it.
I only ever think about. I hate Jonathan's characterization in Tanjiro versus Jonathan. Like the action. I know his whole. The community perception of him is like this nice golden retriever guy, and I guess they did that. But they like lobotomized him. Like, what's he doing? He's just attacking Tanjiro and he's going like, what was it? Didn't he like think, wasn't Nezuko was like a vampire, so he had to kill her?
Yeah, I think that was the setup, yeah. That or I... Crap, even I'm forgetting details about the episode, too.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
Lord.
did that, and then they like little like left 15 seconds, like, oh, she's my sister. Fuck, I killed you for no reason.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
Jonathan
he
was
wasn't do
crying.
he's
Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
yeah, like his whole he talks to like several of his enemies. That's like a whole thing. He talks to Speedwagon. He talks to what's his face. I barely remember Phantom Blood, but I don't even like Phantom Blood, and like I can tell that the characterization was so weird here.
Like the ending was really weird. It was basically Jonathan was crying, but to me nowadays it kind of feels like the equivalent of the guy going, like putting his hands on his head and going like, "Oh no!" Like if you know which video I'm
It,
talking about.
it kind of started. Is Sandro versus Jonathan like the origin of people pitching like terrible, quote unquote, emotional ending ideas? Because it almost never works for me.
Emotional endings are a very hit or miss situation. You need to know when like it fits the matchup, I feel, because like it's probably the biggest like out there argument, but like someone would probably try to give something like Carnage versus Mask an emotional ending, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Don't you know, Carnage is known for his emotional depth. You know?
Yeah, that's true. It's true that he just uses the whole killing thing to hide how he actually feels very lonely deep down. Sorry, I can't hold this bit. Oh my god. But all right, I think oh no, I'm dying. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I think we do need to get into the main topic of today's podcast because we are nearly at the 17-minute mark and we have just been saying whatever. All right, let me look at the chart
Wow,
that's in the
it's gone
chat.
by fast. 17 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
it
gone by
has.
fast.
So when for context, I know I said it. We're gonna be going over all our prefs for the Smash Bros roster, maybe explaining why they're good, stuff like that. So,
Yep.
all right, I guess we should just
Credit
get.
to
But
credit to
but
Lacord
oh,
for the idea. Individual on Lacord.
That's true. Lecord, this is why you're great.
this
And
is true.
no,
You, yes, you.
we are not gonna kill you. We're gonna kill Sam. Okay, you're not
People
We're
dying.
watching
gonna
this
kill
are like, who
everyone
the
else.
fuck is Sam?
Yeah,
What
Samuel has to be the has to be the next guest, or in
Yeah,
the couple.
maybe, maybe. All right.
we doing the
Mario.
template too, or are we just like talking?
I think maybe I can do the template as a community post, but we can just talk about it here. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
All
All right,
right, so
Mario.
let's get this started. My prep for Mario is Kirby right now. I know a lot of people find it boring. I don't know. I think it's neat.
I like Popeye. I think Mario is one of those characters. It's very easy to get a fine matchup for Mario, but it's very hard to get anything that feels special or like anything that's like, wow, this is the Mario matchup.
I feel like
I do feel.
the problem is like
Oh, sorry.
nothing's gonna top Sonic because it's like the big one. Like I prefer Kirby and a few other matchups over Sonic, even though I just need to preface this now so I don't get jumped. I don't hate Sonic. I don't even dislike it. I could probably be sold on it as an idea because I don't really have a reason to not like it at this point. It's just never like appealed to me the most. I'd still be decently excited for it as the episode, but it is what it is. I think Kirby's just neat. I think it handles what you need to get down for both of them pretty well too.
Yeah, it is
I feel
cool.
like
I do like
I feel
Popeye
like
too.
I
That
get
one's
what
fun.
AJ. I'm going to drop you off a cliff.
What I do?
You know what you did, fella. Anywho, I do get
Don't
what
need
Wayne is
to.
saying,
I'm dying already.
but
Oh, this is where they go.
I do think Mario has like one matchup that really does this for me, and it's versus Mickey. I adore Mario versus Mickey,
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
one's
I
really
forgot
good.
about Mickey.
That one's really good too. Ooh.
That is cool.
especially that one thumbnail with quotes. I'll put it in chat, but you gotta include it. It is so good.
Oh, that is, yeah. I forgot about it. It's a shame it
That
has
is a
like,
really good thumbnail.
It's a shame since obviously Mickey versus Bugs. Yeah. Any good matchup for Mickey is going to play second fiddle, but that is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey versus Bugs is an example of like a really old ass legacy matchup that actually does hold up as a matchup and is still like justified to being called good. Like it's just
Yeah.
really good.
I was surprised it hasn't happened yet. Like,
I
when?
think it's one of those matchups where like they know they gotta get it right and like prepare for it, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I'd say I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, but I am really glad because I don't think Death Battle, during that early period when they were sweeping through all the legacy matches, could have done it like any amount of justice.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
like a finale to a year. That's the importance I think Bugs versus Mickey has.
Yeah. I could see it.
All right,
Omen, anything to add, or are we moving to DK?
Donkey Kong.
Omen might have died.
I think
no, I
Omen
guess
fucking died. Alright, guys, do not
Collapsed
mind
in
the
his seat.
decomposing corpse in the podcast. We'll continue on forward.
Yep. All right, on to DK. Crash pretty easily.
yeah, Crash.
Crash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What else does he?
that's like a no-brainer for DK Pref.
What else does he has? Knuckles, I guess. I remember Knuckles being
I
somewhat cool.
vibe with Knuckles. It's cool.
DK has King Kong, but I'm gonna be honest, that one's not good.
Not
King Kong is
I don't like it.
lamest possible idea.
I think like the matchup is kind of has to be carried by comp bullshit for it to be interesting in any way. Like I've seen
Yeah, and
Green Lantern Kong be thrown around as an idea for the fight, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
because
Big
it's
Nothing
really
Burger.
not what I would want for either. Like I know the appeal is like big monkey fights big monkey, and that is cool, inherently so. But like I don't know, King Kong is like the big, essentially proto kaiju, like climbing buildings and stuff, and like Donkey Kong is like punching the moon, and of course like a general platformer fight. Like beyond the similarities in aesthetic and origin, I don't really understand why you would want to see them fight and why that would be your fight for those.
Yeah, I think this kind of just falls into the issue I have with a lot of comp versus comp matchups where it feels like you're not actually trying to like use the character itself, you just want to throw bullshit at the wall and see what happens.
That happens most of the time with comp characters. Like I feel like you just lose any semblance of appeal the actual character would have on Death Battle in favor of like whatever else we can find. And by the time you've shoved everything together, it's just a vessel for a series of random crossovers that nobody who actually likes the character would care about enough to be like, yeah, this is what I wanted to see on Death Battle. This is what I'm here for.
Yeah, I get that.
We could mention a certain blonde guy
I
about
was just
this very
about to
topic.
say that, Tempo. Same wavelength moment again. But
I
yeah,
feel like comp.
I would say it, but we gotta keep moving. That discussion is gonna take up like 15 whole minutes. All right, Link. I guess it depends on what. Oh fuck. Okay.
Don't die.
Sorry. Oh Jesus. Link.
Dies at the thought of Link up
I
this
guess it
course.
depends on the iteration. Like Breath of the Wild Link, my pref is probably Aang. Don't really fuck with Tarnished
Yeah.
all that much.
What does Link even have?
I
Like
think
genuinely.
he has 8 all, which I hear is very good.
Have you-
That's probably my pref for him right now.
I've heard of him, but like, who the fuck is Adel, dude?
Well, why don't you find out for yourself? I don't know.
I never heard of this guy ever in my life except for being a Link matchup, genuinely.
I think I like Hero of Twilight versus Ichigo. As far as different Link matchups go for different links, I think that's cool.
Okay, there is actually a variant of Link that I do like too, and it's Wolf Link and Midna versus Werehog Sonic and Chip, unironically. It's funny.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. All right. Next
Link
is,
versus Sonic, but they're furries now.
and they got the
It's
little
true.
companion. All right, Samus. Samus is one of those characters that I really don't know what my pref is. I think my pref is like, what's her name, Novatera or something like that. I already have a pref for
I
Cloud.
went to
I hear there's
Cloud
another
or
Samus op that's
Alucard
decent.
for me.
Oh yeah, Samus
I'm not
vs.
too
Castlevania Alucard exists.
I'm not too big on Alucard. If Omen wasn't dead, he'd probably like send you to hell for a day.
Yeah, Omen's decomposing body is still on the podcast, everybody.
My pref is Cloud, yeah.
Yeah, Samus vs. Cloud is alright, I think.
That's why we
Firefly,
keep pausing so much.
I'm just not going to
Moment of
talk about that.
silence for Omen.
What are we doing for Omen?
No.
I was saying that's why we keep pausing so much. It's a moment
Oh,
of silence
yeah,
for
because
Omen.
it's a moment of silence for Omen because he's just dead.
Rip.
Rest in peace to Omen. All right,
You would have
Samus.
loved Doomsday.
Yeah, Samus. I hear she has a decent spread nowadays, but like, I don't know. I guess I'm still on Novatera, even though I barely know who the latter is. But still,
Shout out to Doomslayer and Firefly Honkai Star Rail. Not my prefs, but they're
Ooh,
cool.
Firefly
I
is
think Doom.
dude. If Firefly gets revealed, I am not ready for that waiting period.
I don't know about Firefly. Most Honkai Star Rail people I've talked to, some that I like really strongly look up to and trust the opinion of, have told me that it is not very good at all. But I cannot speak from any place of knowledge.
This is really funny because like I remember an interaction like long ago where me some other friends were talking to someone who hates the matchup. They explained, oh, it doesn't cover this and this and this and it was just like, oh, this just sounds like Samus. Or like I don't know, this is like a Schrodinger's cat matchup.
It's really funny because I have a Honkai friend too who also just fucking hates it. Like most Honkai people I know just do not like it. Although I think I saw Escanor for Firefly at one point, so I'm really wondering if Samus is actually the worst you can get. Oh, I would just probably have to duck my head and cower in fear if that ever gets revealed. All right, on to Yoshi. Chocobo, I guess. That's my pref.
Yeah, I mean it's
Maybe.
Yoshi. Does anybody
Cute
does
little
anybody care about
matchup.
Yoshi that much?
I like Dragonite. It's fun.
I've
Yeah.
never thought about Yoshi matchups.
I would be
Also,
kind of pleasantly surprised to see a Yoshi rerun. I'd be like, oh, okay.
It'll be cute.
It would be like a cute little win. It'd be like Jack versus Grinch, where I doubt it would have like any detractors. Everyone would just be like, "Oh, that's cute," and just like wait for the episode because it's Yoshi.
I've also heard
it's just an inherently cute thing.
I've also heard of Yoshi versus Scooby Doo, and honestly, that does sound pretty cute too.
Yeah, maybe. I think I vaguely see it. All right, time for the big one, Kirby. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Mario again
Kirby,
because that's my preference for both.
I like Nanoha, I think.
Yeah, Kirby versus Nanoha is good. Shout out to Arle
Rips,
too. That one's neat.
fucking
Oh yeah,
rips my shirt off that says I love Arl versus Kirby.
Is it actually Arl?
Think so? I don't know actually. Arl, Arlie, I don't know.
Continuing a
honestly,
moment of
I
silence
think
for Omen. I just don't know what to say. I
Though,
do think Kirby versus
I-
Mario is good, although Kirby has like some decently good options. Though if I had to go on a little personal rant, I still genuinely fail to understand what the appeal of Kirby versus Boo is. I like
they're
don't get
fat.
it. You see, they're fat and pink, and well, that's it. Let's just ignore basically everything about Boo.
Yep, it's
Besides,
perfect.
like
but
the
but
vague "they are from
you know,
space" connection, I guess. Like,
they was an episode, AJ. You don't get it.
well, you see, it was an
Legacy,
episode.
man.
Legacy and woo, legacy, woo, it's best for both. Woo, realm of gods. I swear to God, man. Woo. No, because for context, Realm of Gods is doing Kirby versus Boo, and I'm like, did you really have to do it? Really? I guess I can't really get on you too much because there's definitely worse Rimuru, but like,
Oh my, Kirby versus Rimuru was insane. I remember I was into that
no,
when I knew
it still has
I
people
hadn't heard a
gassing it up.
single thing. I feel like that's solely for people who want like, oh, my debate, my cool debate. And then I'm pretty sure Rimuru just slams because the Kirby hype it's not that strong. Like
Isn't that
I
like,
don't get it.
isn't there a light novel that Rimuru has that just allows him to just loop him out of existence, some just win instantly?
Probably.
And I'm not gonna lie,
You can say this.
Kirby versus Rimuru to me feels like it's kind of just made to get Kirby back on the show, and I doubt a lot of the pushers have actually like interacted with Rimuru's series in any way. Because from the stuff I've heard about Rimuru, dude, he fights Ainz, and he fights
Yeah.
what's the spider's name? Crap, I don't know. But all I'm saying is
Hold
that
on, I got you.
all right. All I know is that Rimuru fights like
Kumiko.
Kumiko.
Yep.
Yeah, there's like multiple different like ops for Rimuru, and I hear Rimuru does like some dark shit in the series, which I like kind of,
Yeah,
and I like
anybody
don't
I've
know if.
met
Okay, sorry.
with the vaguest knowledge of that time I got reincarnated as a slime has hated Kirby versus Rimuru. Like that's a running theme, I guess, since we just talked about every Star Rail fan hating Firefly versus Samus. But everyone I have met has like it's the plague to them, which makes sense because like a match made entirely by people with zero knowledge of it for the shallowest of reasons. Probably being that popular probably isn't very fun.
We're gonna get a Kirby versus Rimuru fan in the comments just absolutely destroying us.
Okay, before we continue, I want to give a quick shout out to the Battle Cats. I think that is very underrated. I hope too.
The Battle Cats, you said?
Yes,
Okay,
it's like whole as game dynamic.
yeah, that sounds pretty neat. Yeah, Kirby versus Mario is pretty good. Kirby does have a good spread though, I think. Arle, Nanoha, shit. I know there's some other good Kirby stuff out there. You know what? Let's just move on before I lose my mind. All right, Fox McCloud. I don't think I really have a pref.
What does Fox have? Hold on.
Mario,
I've seen,
I've seen
I've
Star Lord.
seen, yeah.
Starload
Okay,
sounds bad. I don't know.
ironically enough, in a different server with friends, they've been talking about Fox versus Falcon, and that like, it sounds kind of cool. Honest to God.
Yeah, I'm
I
just kind of cooked. I don't have a Fox pref at all.
don't know shit about Star Fox. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
issue.
kind of my issue
I
too. Yeah.
played it. I don't know if he has any much character beyond Fox from the Stars.
I mean, like his dad died when. Is this not character
Oh.
enough for you?
Everybody's parents
No,
die,
no.
Tempo. It comes free with being a
No,
Again,
human.
now that I know he has a tragic backstory, I think he's maybe the best character ever. I've been sold.
this is true.
Shakespeare, eat your heart out.
Shakespeare got nothing on Fox McCloud. And the
Is-
masterful
is
writing
that-
of Star Fox. All right,
But-
Pikachu, I guess. This is a tough one.
Oh, I actually have an easy answer for this. I
What?
love Sunflower.
Sunflower?
Plants vs.
Like Plants
Zombies.
vs. Zombies?
Yeah,
That,
it's awesome.
that sounds cool.
Maybe. I was gonna say Jibanyan for Pikachu, but then I realized, wait, you can literally just do that in Ash vs. Nate. So, like, what's the point of making it its own matchup? At least I think you can.
Companion vs. Pikachu isn't that good, so yikes.
Ah, man, yeah, I might have to look into Pikachu versus Sunflower, because... yeah, lack of pref has me dying, but yeah, that does... I'll look into it. I'll probably talk to you about it later. Luigi. Shaggy. Just easiest pref of my life. Shaggy versus Luigi is so cool.
I love that. I don't think. Hold on. I'm just looking at his other matchups. I have to do it for all of these because I cannot remember a spread
Luigi
off
has
the
a
top
good
of my
spread.
head.
I think Pac-Man's really overhated. Geronimo Stilton's cool. Shit, I need to remember more about his spread.
Oh, hold on, I'm blanking on this one. Hold on. Okay, what was
Pac-
his name?
Pac-Man is
Kama-san.
perfect.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
I love Kama-san versus
Oh, come on.
Luigi. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, the Yokai Watch opponent. Yeah, that one's cool.
Pac-Man is perfectly fine. I don't think it's worth vitriolic hatred I've seen, but I also do not find it that interesting at all.
It'd make for a good episode, I think. Like,
Yeah.
I do think it's like very insanely overhated though.
You'd imagine I care for it more because I made Pac-Man in Smash, but it's just kind of eyed for me.
Mm.
Ness. I don't have a pref for Ness, I think. I'm on Frisk versus the Batter. I'm on... Yeah, I just don't think I have a Ness pref. Rasputin, maybe? But, like...
I'm very interested in Ness versus Twilight Sparkle. I've heard about that. I don't know if it's good,
I don't
but
know if
I'm
it's good
very
either, is the
interested in
problem.
the vibe of it.
I think I'm on Ness versus Raz from Psychonaut.
That might be what I have to default to for Ness, yeah. Unless I find something
Yeah.
really good. I hear it's alright. I'll take it over it being bad, I guess, but I just don't know. Captain Falcon is an interesting one because I'm on a All Might versus Kuga, so like I don't have a Falcon pref. Shit.
I think I'll just repeat for what I said for Fox, but like again, Fox versus Falcon sounds kind of fun.
Shit, yeah, I don't have a
Oh,
pref for Captain Falcon.
Like spaceship and like his fucking car race. That sounds awesome.
I would say ask F-Zero fans about their favorite Falcon matchup, but I have never met one in my life.
All F-Zero fans are just like the ones who play him in Smash. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a single F-Zero fan in this whole community. Jigglypuff. I'm cooked. I don't have a pref. I'm not really that interested in
Is there a Jigglypuff matchup?
I don't know. There might be. But I don't know.
You know, I've pulled something out of my ass for Pikachu. I got nothing here.
Yeah,
Who
let's
goes to
just
the
move on.
rescue?
Let's just move on. Peach. Peach is also someone I'm cooked in the pref department for because I'm already on Miku versus Barbie, so there goes that.
You know what? I think I can be on Barbie because I'm on Miku versus fucking Reimu.
Oh yeah, Miku
I am
versus Reimu is
on.
cool. If I have to, I'll hop on Miku versus Reimu and then just do Peach versus Barbie as my pref.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I have to do that, then I probably will. So
I'm on. I'm not on Miku versus Barbie, but I don't find it particularly interesting. Peach versus Barbie, that is. I think DDD sounds kind of fun.
I've heard mixed
DD
things
has like
about DDD.
7 Mario opponents.
Yeah. All right, Bowser. I'm probably just gonna go out on a limb and say Satan. That is gonna sound insane out of context. Puyo Puyo Satan.
I
He's a
legit
twink.
forgot about Puyo Puyo for a second. Okay,
We
hold on,
just
check
talked
the
about
Did
it.
did you think I was genuinely just saying, yeah, my pref is Bowser versus Satan from the Bible?
Yeah, the devil from the Bible.
Oh my god. Holy shit. No, but yeah,
It's
Bowser
me, the
versus Puyo Puyo Satan
devil.
is pretty cool. Eggman's cool as a matchup too, but we kind of already got the episode, so like, yeah.
So niche. Eggman versus Bowser. Who's heard of that one?
Yeah, true, no one.
Underground matchup.
Ice Climbers. Yeah, I ain't got nothing. I got
These are
nothing.
some dark times.
Hold on, let me
Here's
check.
some-
Alright, next up.
Mad.
What's
Oh
her
wait,
name
hold
again?
on. Ice Climbers versus Lolo and Lala. We've got Peak.
What the hell, sure, I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about at this point.
Man, you're a Kirby larper, of course.
I never even claimed to know Kirby.
The titular characters of Lolo and Lalala.
Of course, the iconic characters.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
Alright,
cute.
what's that one's name? Like Sheik or something?
Peak.
Yeah,
I don't think they have matchups. They're
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
Zelda.
let's just go right to Zelda. I don't have anything for Zelda. Fuck. I'm cooked.
I have no clue.
Dr. Mario, I don't think Dr. Mario
I think
needs
we have to skip
matchups.
the
Hold on,
What is the point?
we
skip the
just skipped Zelda.
part.
No, I did say Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have a
but
thing
we-
for
Like,
Zelda?
yeah, I don't have a pref for Zelda. Do you guys have like a pref for Zelda or something?
Yeah, but like we discussed it for like 0.2 seconds. Like,
All right, shit, that was my bad. Sorry.
I've heard that like I have zero knowledge on Star Wars, like zero. But I've heard that she has like a good Star Wars.
Leia?
Think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leia's the
I'm
matchup.
pretty
Yeah,
sure it's Leia. That
I
sounds
think I'm
interesting.
that.
sounds relatively interesting.
Besides that, I guess I still kind of vibe with Peach, but outside of that, yeah.
I can be on that. I think I'm on that. Yeah.
Zelda versus Peach.
Doctor. Yeah. No.
Okay.
What? No. Zelda versus Leia.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, me too. Probably. Okay, now we can move on to Dr. Mario. Yeah, I don't have one. I don't
One's
think Dr.
favorite
Mario.
character.
I don't think Dr. Mario needs matchups.
Dr.
No, he
Mario
does.
versus
The Doctor.
yeah, I got nothing.
Pichu. Yeah, nothing.
I've seen Baby Mario.
I guess.
Oh, Omen died.
Rip.
For real this time.
Yep, for real. No more decomposing body in the call. It is just down
The
to us
worms
three.
got to him.
The rest of the podcast shall be complete silence in memory.
Thanks for watching. Oh, okay, Falco. I don't think I have anything.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Chewbacca Star Wars though.
Alright, is that? Marth, I think?
That sounds fun.
Marth.
Dude, these
Marth.
are dark days. We're gonna have to skip a lot of these.
We're skipping
Has
so many
any-
characters because we just don't have a preferred for any of them. Like, because they just don't have
I
anything.
mean, it's better that way.
I hear
It's better that
Marth.
way because otherwise they'd be here for 2 hours.
I hear
I've
Marth
heard
has like something. I know he does. Like,
heard of like Lord of the Rings character, but I don't.
oh, Aragorn, I think.
Oh yeah,
No, wait.
I know Unferal is into Fire Emblem. Let me see if he's ever posted a Marth matchup. I rely on him entirely. I'll steal his opinions as my own. He called him
We're just
lame. That's the only thing about Marth he's ever said, really. So,
Damn, we're cooked.
damn.
We're fried. Oh, no pref for Marth, I guess.
Young Link. Who is this Young Link matchup? I think
I
as
don't
Hero
think
of Time specifically.
Does he even have any?
Well,
doesn't GT Goku fight a different version?
He fights
I'm pretty
like
sure
Majora's Mask.
Yeah, he fights Majora's Mask. All right,
fights Hero of Time.
Hero of Time.
Majora's Mask is Hero of Time.
Oh,
Well, that matchup is buns anyway, so who cares?
yeah, fair enough. I don't have any strong thoughts on it. The dynamic sounds kind of really weird.
I think it sounds cool, but I don't know GT or Zelda that well, so I can't really speak on that.
All right, next up, finally a character I can probably say something about. Ganon. Sauron.
I'm
Ganon
on
has a
Palpatine at the moment.
Ganon has a good spread.
Yeah, I agree.
My
Very
pref
good.
is Madara Uchiha from Naruto.
Madara versus Ganondorf sounds really cool. I
Literally
really I
coolest
I
thing
like
ever.
Sauron. I like Madara. Maybe Yua sounds alright.
but I'm on Palpatine at the moment. I don't know who's taken for Sauron, but actually either Palpatine or Sauron I'm into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of like a new idea. It doesn't have like full-fledged connections at the moment, but I've heard of Doctor Doom. I'm pondering that one.
I get Doctor Doom. I don't know. Would it have the best read connection? Okay, I guess it would obviously be Link. But I don't know. They didn't really have that. Unless I'm missing something, they didn't really have such a personal relationship.
I mean, I guess you can kind of call getting back to the mines and like a big affiliation with that, but outside of that item.
Uh, but yeah,
Maybe.
Palpatine, Sauron, Madara. Oh, Dracula. Dracula's neat.
Ganon's
Yeah.
got some options. It's always a good thing. Alright, next up, Mewtwo. We all saw the next time.
Man of the hour.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
on. I
Mr.
guess
Change Game.
right now my pref is Black War Greymon. I've talked with some Digimon friends. They say it's good.
I like. I don't know who I'm on from you two. Sammy likes Sephiroth, which I get and I think is interesting.
Doesn't Mewtwo
I'm
have a
basic.
Genshin matchup?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skirmish.
Is that
Now
good?
Wanderer. It is good. It's like obviously I think it's my second favorite for Scaramouche after my matchup, which is the best one, in case you didn't know. But it is very cool.
Alright,
Might
I'll keep
be
that one in mind.
the it might be the one I like most from you two. But since I'm on Akechi, I guess I could go Black War Greymon.
Yeah, Black War
I don't like
Greymon
Magneto.
sounds.
How do you feel about Ram Lethal?
Oh yeah, versus Guilty Gear. I think it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm basic. I love Shadow, but the Ram Lethal Black War Greymon. these are my fallbacks.
Yep.
Shadow as an episode. I'm very indifferent to the matchup, but I think it'll be a very good episode. Like in terms of the fight potential, it's very hard to fuck it up.
I hope
Ignore
they
that they did hard, but
I hope that they make Shadow versus Mewtwo more narrative driven this time around, because I've seen some
Yeah.
really good stuff for it.
all right.
No,
Fucking Roy.
who the
Does anybody here
who the
know about Roy?
I
who the fuck
nope,
is Roy?
nope, I'm cooked. All right.
Everyone's favorite character, Roy.
Game and Watch.
Nothing.
I got nothing for Game and Watch.
I
Okay,
swear I had something to Game and Watch.
oh, I've got it. They're like, y'all know Ad's movie,
What?
What are you talking about?
ATCF movie.
Oh, ASDF movie?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I get what
Oh
you mean.
wait, that fucks.
Yeah, I
That
can see
actually
that.
fucks.
I could see it, yeah.
That sounds fun as hell.
It's funny because I was
The
watching
other,
some ASDF movie Zero stuff earlier today.
the
Yeah.
other one is the fucking Let's Go Gambling guy.
That sounds really funny.
Why does Game
All
Watch
right.
have red?
Oh god. Look who's next. The big
Meta
Meta
Knight,
Knight. Schizo.
the least controversial spread in all the land. Yeah, Mr. Poyo Poyo guy with the blue hair.
Yeah, that's
He's
just my pref.
he's gay. I love Skezo.
I do like him. He seems funny.
I gotta
I need to
play
get into
Puyo
Poyo
Puyo.
Poyo. It looks so cool.
Alright.
Although if I have to shout out another I really like Knuckles, and I have to say the hate boner that the fucking subreddit had against Mew is fucking insane. What the hell, guys?
Like, they were
Yeah,
saying,
it's
oh, Knuckles is bad because insert reasons here. Anyway, here's my favorite matchup. Meta Knight versus Zero.
I love Meta Knight vs. Beta Ray Bill.
Meta Knight versus
you can like
Rico. My favorite.
I don't want to act like people are like objectively wrong for liking a matchup, but it is kind of really funny to be on a matchup with as many holes to poke into it as Meta Knight versus Zero, and then go around yourself talking shit about other matchups because like you are in no position to
Yeah,
act
exactly.
like your
Like,
matchup is ironclad here.
Throwing
dude,
stones from a glass house.
Meta
Yeah.
Knight versus Zero is basically like, yeah, it's literally just throwing stones from a glass house. Like, it's Meta Knight versus Zero is like if you had like the tallest building in the city and the most popular attraction, but if like the supports underneath it all were made out of glass.
Yeah.
Like if you were to apply any semblance of force to the matchup whatsoever and look into it, the whole foundation is just shattering, and that thing is going down. All right, next up
All
is
right.
Pit. Zagreus, I guess.
I like
I forget.
Astolfo. I think Astolfo is fun.
I remember that like Shovel Knight was gonna be a cook, and like that vibes, but it never got full connection, so I kill myself.
Yeah, I guess I'm on Pit versus Zagreus
But-
right now. I think I do kind of have some other stuff I'm interested in for Zagreus more though, so I'm kind of cooked there.
Zagreus and
Yeah, it's
Astolfo.
just
Yeah.
I'm into Zagreus versus Nico.
That's the one I'm
So
interested in.
I like Pit versus Astolfo. I think it's cute. I've been into it for a while,
I
but I
might
haven't really
hop on
talked
Pit
about it
versus
much.
Astolfo if everything goes wrong. Zero, yeah.
We can skip. That's just Samus.
Yeah, that's really just
But
Samus.
Yeah.
Wario.
Wario.
I gotta think about my Wario
Oh,
pref actually. No,
Mr.
folks, Lobo
Krabs.
is not good. It's not even that funny either.
I like Krabs.
I like Krabs too, but I'm kind of on Krabs versus Scrooge.
Yeah.
So like,
Ironic
ugh.
to say it because Glum Gold is a thing.
Oh shit, yeah, Glomgold. Yeah, I could be on that.
Yeah, Glomgold is fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, yeah, screw it.
Glomgold,
I can be
Crab.
on Glomgold.
Oh, what's his face? The Popeye guy. You know the big
Bluto?
fat guy who beats up Popeye?
Br-
That sounds neat.
Uh,
Yeah, I think I'm just
where
on
is
Wario versus Glomgold, yeah.
Pluto. That sounds
Blu-
neat.
Bluto, yeah, that's what I said. Unless I was just way too quiet.
Sorry. I can hear you. But yeah, Wario, I'm on Crabs. Glomgold sounds really cool. And Bluto. Can we move on?
Yeah, think we got an agreement. Oh,
Snake.
Snake.
I get to speak here.
yeah,
My favorite.
yeah, you can
Chris
take it from
Redfield.
here, Win.
The two major ones I'd say are Chris Redfield, Resident Evil, from Resident Evil 5 emoji fame, and what's his name? But I played this game. Why do I not remember? Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding. Those are like the two cool ones. There's of course Joe Splinter Cell. Uh, was it Sam?
Sam Fisher, yeah.
Wasn't yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how
wasn't
good that is. Oh, speak.
wasn't Kiryu good?
Kiryu, kinda. I think it's fun. It sounds cool, but it would miss like a lot of things regarding. Actually, no, it could be cool. I need to do more Yakuza stuff. I get the broad concept, but I would kind of like a Snake. Yeah, Kiryu could be cool actually. Yeah, throw that
Yeah,
on. There's also there's Batman, which is like fine, but it could be a really cool episode. What I was gonna say about Sam Splinter Cell guy, no, I don't think it's that good as a matchup. I haven't looked at the connections, but obviously Legacy and a killer episode. So, I'll give it respect.
yeah,
All right.
probably same. Who the fuck, like?
I think I'm the most interested in Chris Redfield for Snake.
Yeah, that is like the best one. Is very cool. Resident Evil versus Metal Gear is like one of the best matchup combos out there, I think. I don't. Well, I say that, and there's really just Snake versus Chris, and then Liquid versus Wesker. But those are two like generational matchups. So
All right. All right, yeah, I think I'm in agreement. If I had to choose a prep for Snake, probably Chris Redfield, yeah.
do look at Sam Porter Bridges. I'm playing Death Stranding at the moment, so I haven't read the full connections, but I very much do like the concept. I'm very interested in it. It
Oh my
is
god.
brought down somewhat by the fact that they're just both Hideo Kojima, so a lot of the connections are just Kojima reusing ideas, I guess. But not too bad.
Yeah. Oh my god, I don't even think we're halfway through and we've been here for 58 minutes.
How long was the last episode?
Like an hour or
Like an
so.
hour.
Oh Jesus.
Hold on.
Well, buckle in, get popcorn.
Well, we
An
might
hour
have
and 10 minutes.
we might have to speedrun this shit.
Who the fuck is Ike?
Ike.
Only Ike I know is Mike and Ike's. I know, I'm a fat ass.
I don't know anything about Ike, dude. I hate all
Can
these.
we
I hate the what?
can we skip the Fire Emblem characters except for like two?
Yeah.
Fuck it, sure. All right, next up,
Red.
Pokemon Trainer. I think that's Red. I don't really have anything for Red. I guess just have him
What was
fight
it
top,
that Zara
fight
talked about? Mega Man.
Yeah, either
That's
Mega
good.
That's
Man,
cool. I like that.
Mega Man, or maybe just a rematch with his Digimon tie. I think.
Light and Wily to Oak and Giovanni is Loki generational. I can't lie.
That is cool. Yeah, I think I'm on Mega Man. I didn't have anything else for Mega Man. besides Astro Boy, which obviously already happened. So yeah,
I'll
I'm
look at
going
Red
with Mega
versus
Man.
Mega Man. Maybe I might hop on, but I guess it just depends. Diddy Kong,
I got nothing.
me neither.
Uh, what's the Crash Bandicoot's like sister or something? I'm not that big a
Uh,
Crash Bandicoot. Coco. That sounds kind of
yeah,
neat. It is kind of just a spin-off matchup, but I think
Yeah.
I think it sounds cute.
Or yeah,
it's
maybe,
fine.
maybe. All right,
All right.
Lucas. Ooh,
Steven, I heard Steven Universe. Is that right? I vibe
Yeah,
with that, but I don't know.
I
doesn't
will.
he have
I
like?
will say this is probably like the most obscure thing I've watched and enjoyed, but I love Ash Raven from Final Space. Please watch it. I will kill my.
Doesn't Lucas have a Live a Live matchup?
Maybe.
I'd imagine.
I just need to do a little more research. I don't really have a pref at the moment.
All right,
Sonic,
big
the
Sonic,
Hedgehog.
Big Sonic, Goku.
Goku.
Yeah,
I think Sonic versus Goku is
Alamo.
insanely overhated. It is one of the only good matchups in the series combo, though, I will admit. Sonic versus Goku
Besides,
and Cell versus Metal Sonic are like probably the only two I really like at the moment. That's it.
yeah.
Ooh.
So we're all in agreement. Goku.
Yeah, Goku.
What are the numbers?
Yeah, shout out to Astolfo because I got like kind of need to shout that out.
I guess like if
In
I
fact,
had any alts for Sonic, it would be like, oh boy,
Of course, there's Mario. Can't go
yeah,
without bringing
yeah.
that up some way. But
Barry Allen Flash got a revamp. That's pretty all right.
oh yeah, that
Pretty
one's
good.
great. I did one too.
should we split this up into like 2 episodes? You do that one with another guest because we are really going to be over time here.
Yeah, we are strapped for time. Let's finish it off with the big D. D.
I said earlier, I think Peach is neat, but I think overall, I would be on. Geez, let me look.
Yeah, I do not have a D pref. Oh God.
Oh, actually, Puyo Puyo versus Kirby coming once again. Rulu.
Sure, I'll look into
Ooh,
that one. I'm so bugged. Oh Jesus.
oh, oh, Ice King,
One.
everyone's favorite.
Oh God.
That's a weird way of saying Vegeta.
Can we finish this row before wrapping up?
Yeah,
All
sounds
right,
good.
yeah, Olimar. Uh,
Fuck God.
I don't know. I just don't know.
That really
I
added a lot
love
to the
Big
episode.
Man. I
Isn't it
love
like
Big Man JJ.
what's the character's name? Like Slugcat or something? Isn't that the good one?
Fuck God. Yeah.
Sure. I know nothing about it, but if that one's good, I'll just be on that, I guess. I used to think Papa
Maybe
Olimar
Smurf
Revan
was
is
really
also
funny, but
fine.
then like I kind of like lost most of my sense of like, oh my god, guys, it's actually good because it's funny regarding matchups. Like I dropped that mindset a long time ago.
Olimar
You
feels
will
like the
quit.
type of character who should have like one definitive matchup, like some legacy thing or something, but I don't think he does.
But he just doesn't.
I think I think like technically Chibi Robo, but I think his best is Slugcat easily.
Hmm.
Well,
What does Chibi-Robo
Go
have beyond being small?
for Gore.
Oh, is Papa Smurf good? That sounds kind of funny.
It sounds funny, but like Olimar does unfortunately have a character.
Ah, oh
The
yeah.
wife and kids.
oh jeez. Well, I don't know what else to say. This was, dear God.
This was fun.
Yeah, this was an interesting episode to say the least. It was kind of fun, even if like 75% of my commentary was just, oh shit, I don't have a preferred.
I
But
feel like
still,
the
yeah, I
interest.
think the concept was pretty fun. Thank you for the idea, Lee Cord. We're probably gonna have to split this up into 2 episodes, though. Next episode, we'll hopefully finish up our preferreds for the Smash Ultimate roster thing.
I feel like we kneecapped ourselves by starting well, we couldn't start anywhere but the beginning, but the latter part of the roster has a lot more characters with interesting spreads.
So hopefully that should be cause
That's
for more discussion.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. This was good.
Yeah, this was
yeah,
very
Thank you.
fun. Yeah, no problem,
yeah.
Win.
And
If you ever want to come back on the
and one,
podcast, you're more than welcome to.
I'd be very happy to anytime. Thank you.
yeah. And before we finish, let's mourn one last time, Omen.
All right, moment of silence.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh Lord,
all right,
may his
moment over.
soul
Good.
enter
All
the.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have a moment of silence, Omen. It's not going to be that long, though.
Yeah.
Know your worth,
It's a
little bro.
moment.
You go.
I'm kidding. You're a goat.
You go and
Greedy. Okay.
Well,
All right.
I guess that's it for this episode of the C's podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun.
Thank
Pretty
you
sure we
to
all
all
had
my.
fun. So
Yeah.
we'll see you in
Yeah.
the next episode when we hopefully finish this shit up.
Thanks to
Hell
my
yeah.
millions of fans who will no doubt tsunami their way into the comment section to cheer for my presence here. Thank you.
Drown out all the inevitable hate comments we're gonna get over dissing Rimuru versus Kirby and Meta Knight versus Zero, please. Wins fans, we need you to come in clutch here.
Thank you. See
Yep.
you all. Bye.
Yep.
Bye bye.
All right. See ya.
Goodbye.